Many cops take their jobs just to gain a greater sense of power and authority. You know, glorified hall monitors. Today we're watching these cops in a meeting with real law experts. Let's see what kind of sticky situations these cops can get themselves into. When a freelance journalist decided to film in the post office to exercise his constitutional rights, a worker wasn't happy about it and called the police. Two female cops showed up, one talked to the upset worker while the other went straight to the journalist, trying to kick him out. She admitted he wasn't breaking any laws by filming, but suggested that because the worker didn't want him there, she could accuse him of trespassing. It seems like she might be a bit confused about what trespassing really means. After all, you can't just accuse someone of trespassing in a public place like a post office. And since when does a post office worker get to decide who's allowed in a public space? Disliking someone's filming isn't enough to strip them of their rights.
Give his information because I'm going to sue him.
Okay. So it's someone's constitutional right to report.
If I ask in person to stop videotaping my
How are you?
child,
Good, how are you?
You have ID on you?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
Okay. So the store wanting you out of the store.
So
you gotta
they're
leave.
trespassing me from the
Yes.
public building?
They don't want you here.
You really shouldn't allow somebody to be trespassed from a public building. Do you want to take a look at the post office policy for filming?
I'm not saying that you cannot film. I'm saying that she doesn't want you here in the store because you're creating a problem.
I wasn't creating a problem. Everybody else's
understand
reaction.
that,
I was just peaceful. It's all on video.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're creating any issue. The store
You just
doesn't want
did.
you here because people don't feel comfortable when you're recording.
Okay, they're free to go. And
Okay, but you gotta.
But I
outside.
saw you
can
tell
record
them
from
that it's
outside.
my constitutional right to do what I'm doing.
You can record it. It's not in a law saying that you cannot record it, but she wants you out of the store. Yes.
Okay. What is her
Okay.
name?
I didn't get her
Can I
name
get
yet
her
because
name?
I gotta address you first. So
Can I get her name? Do you mind?
The female officer really should have just explained to the workers that even if they were uncomfortable, they couldn't kick someone out for filming, especially since he wasn't causing any harm. Instead, she sided with the worker, thinking it was okay to ask the man to leave the post office. She also believed the man should give her his name and address, as that would make a difference. It's in moments like these that you realize some rookie cops really went nuts. But her misunderstanding didn't stop there. She then claimed that other people in the post office were also uncomfortable because of his camera. But really, what's that got to do with him? If they're uncomfortable, they can simply leave.
I just need her name.
I gotta ask her.
If she's going on
Are
record.
you gonna give me your name?
No, oh, absolutely not. I haven't done
So
anything
why
wrong.
she gotta give you her name?
Because she's trespassing me from the building.
She's not trespassing. She's asking you to leave. She's not
Well, it's the
trespassing.
same thing. Same thing.
So can you please, sir?
Can I get her name?
I will ask her if it's okay for me to give her her name. Okay?
Or if she's
But
going to go
you
on
gotta go
record and
outside.
trespass me from the building, then
She's not gonna trespass you for the building. She's just asking you to leave at this
Okay, well,
moment
I'm gonna-
because you're
I'm gonna-
creating an issue inside the store.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say that
Can
I don't
you-
want to. I'm not. If she's asking me,
Why are you recording? What's going on?
because I'm just out peacefully. I'm doing a story on the post office. I was walking around. Nobody was bothering me. All of a sudden, some folks started getting really upset
Yeah, 'cause some
and
people
engaged me. So that was the disturbance. I wasn't the disturbance, and it's
where are
all
you
on
from?
here.
Where are you from?
I'm from around here.
Okay, around here. Where? Like in Brighton?
What does it matter? I'm just a person.
Trying to figure it
I've
out.
I've got a harmless camera.
What kind of? I'm not saying your camera's harm.
Okay.
It's creating
But it seems
issues
to-
in the store. People are feeling
It's.
uncomfortable.
Are you?
Did the store clerk ask?
Making things worse, the female officer refused to verbally share her badge number when the man asked. Instead, she insisted he read it for himself, acting as if it was beneath her dignity to comply with such a request, despite it being part of her job policy.
Yeah, she's.
Are you
Sir?
here to enforce feelings, or are you here to
It's not
enforce
feelings.
a
You're
law?
not to leave the store.
She
You can record
asked
from
you to
outside.
leave.
It's your constitutional right to record.
So you're saying they actually have
They asked you to leave.
they've asked me to leave, and that's what I told
Yes.
Barcelos? What's your badge number? Right here? I can't see it. What am I looking at?
You want my badge number 6625. What are you going to do?
That's
with
what I
my badge
asked.
number?
Is that a problem? You're
she
supposed to
asking you
identify.
To leave the store, so you have to leave the store right now.
I understand where you're
6625?
coming from, and it's totally your right to record.
Right, and
However,
you told
you've
her.
now been asked to leave the store.
Okay,
And
well,
so we have to
okay,
ask
so
you to leave the
you guys
store.
now know that you caused the disturbance over there with me doing what I was constitutionally allowed to do as explained by the two officers.
Now that,
But now, no, but ma'am,
so sir, if you
see
guys-
that's
we
what
can talk
that's what
outside.
I'm talking about, guys.
Okay, we can talk outside.
I know, but that's what I'm talking about.
So,
What's your name?
my name is
Darcy?
Officer Bianca.
The man decided to leave because his time was being wasted, but the two female officers kept following him, still trying to show off their authority. One of them stated that while he could stand outside the post office and film anything he wanted, he wasn't allowed inside because the worker didn't want him there. Does the worker own the post office by any chance? Because that's the only way their actions would make sense. Clearly, that wasn't the case, so these two officers urgently need a lesson on their roles as public servants. They're supposed to uphold the law, not cater to someone's hurt feelings. By siding with the worker who was simply upset over being filmed in the post office, they were enforcing personal preferences, not the law.
Oh,
Yeah,
my badge number is 6750.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
My name is Pete, by the
Pete?
way.
Okay.
But,
Nice
but
to
I,
meet you,
I
Pete.
don't want to identify any more than that because I don't have to. I haven't committed a crime.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
if they're
Yeah, but when somebody asks you to leave the store, you have to.
So, that's all. You can
That's all.
record from out here.
if they can trespass me from a private business.
She's not
is
trespassing
not
yet.
a
She
private
just don't want
business.
you to be inside there because you're creating problems with
I didn't
other
want them to be
customers.
inside.
That's all.
Who is she? Is it the woman behind the desk or is it
The
that
manager
woman
of the
that you
store.
spoke to?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay?
So I can't get that name?
No,
Did
you
she
don't wanna
give her
her
name?
Why is she gotta give her
Is
name?
there a report?
I don't know yet.
You didn't take her name by
I will talk to her still.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm not
You
here
don't
now.
want to give me your name?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You know why,
So
right?
you can stay here.
Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm not. You didn't commit any crime.
I know. Thank
You
you.
can stay here, record anything you want.
Appreciate
you
it.
want. Just don't go back in the store, okay, sir?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good now. Good.
Quick.
Sure.
So it's your right to record.
Thank you.
Okay, but not when they are processing stuff over there because they're dealing with passports, social security numbers.
Okay, so
and
that
all
was the
stuff like
excuse you
that.
came up with?
It's not an excuse. They are legit doing paperwork on the counter.
I wasn't
So
up there when she was doing that kind of
her
paperwork.
concern, it's just that you would record something.
Did you read the
information for other people? That
placard? Or
sign
that's
is for their camera. They are recording the whole time.
okay. No, that has
Okay,
to do with the
okay.
press. No, that has to do with the press, man.
So, like I said,
that's wrong.
You have your right to record, but you cannot record
Oh, I know. You don't have to reiterate.
private documents. That's all I'm.
I wasn't
explaining
trying
you. Okay.
And that's what I'm.
Okay,
I
as
will
long as
definitely
you're not
explain
trying
to
to
you.
get.
In the end, the man just wanted the name of the worker who accused him of trespassing. But suddenly, the female officer remembered citizens should remain anonymous. It's interesting how police adjust rules to benefit themselves, mentioning constitutional laws only when it suits them, while at other times they threaten those same laws just to boost their egos. That's precisely what happened to this man. His right to move freely in public was being infringed upon. Yet the post office worker wasn't satisfied with just that. She urged the female officer to also stop the man from filming outside the post office. Clearly, she's overreacting. She even complained about him suspiciously filming her car, although he wasn't focusing on her car at all. It turns out her issue wasn't just about the post office filming.
From people, and people are
Absolutely.
feeling comfortable. They are doing their passports. They are doing their business over there. They don't want their addresses recording in the
I
camera.
understand, but I wasn't trying to get in close with. I was only talking to
Okay,
people
so
when
no
they were
recording
coming up to
packages
my.
with people's addresses.
Absolutely
no
not. No, absolutely
passports.
not.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're not
No,
recording.
but
okay?
I appreciate you guys coming out here and sticking up for the little guy
okay.
with a camera.
Okay.
Have a safe day,
Have a
okay?
good
Thank
day.
y'all.
If he's having a private conversation with the officer, why is he keeping it recording? They're not, this is a private conversation. I'm not even in the conversation.
Just,
Because you're in public, ma'am. That's all there is to it.
Can you go
so,
back in your car?
we're gonna leave. You guys are gonna go on your way.
No, he's gonna have something to have a conversation with her. He needs to stop recording anything like this. Because now it's escalating to a situation that you have to
Ma'am?
And I will be calling that supervisor. Because I can see that you guys keep recording. Or you as an officer should tell him, no, can you back off and stop recording? Because him recording is escalating the situation.
So unfortunately, I mean, it is his right to record if he's not impeding on our.
How is he going to be standing right here listening to everything they're talking about?
So
Go to jail for your ass. I see you in court, asshole.
You're the one sticking your hand in my face.
You know what? Honestly, no, I just want to tell you something. You know what? You're gonna create.
Okay, we're gonna ask you to leave.
Yeah, you know what it is? Right now, he's playing everybody, and he's making a fool of it right now.
These cops had just arrested a guy and placed him in a police car when their attention was diverted by a passerby who stopped to observe and film the incident. This bystander was well versed in the law and conscientiously stepped back about 10 feet to ensure he was acting within legal boundaries. However, the sight of him filming provoked a visible aggression in one of the cops. Despite the man not violating any laws, the cop aggressively instructed him to move away. This officer's actions were not only incorrect, but also jeopardized the man's First Amendment rights, potentially risking the officer's qualified immunity. When the man questioned which law he had supposedly broken, the officer admitted to not recognizing him. But really, why did it matter if he knew the man or not?
Excuse me, I'm not doing anything wrong, ma'am.
You can't just walk up on a police
I can absolutely
investigation.
I know the law better than you, don't I?
You don't.
Interesting.
We got a prisoner in the back.
I'm 10 feet away.
Just walk up on
I'm 10.
You were close.
What law am I breaking?
I don't know you.
Tell me what law I'm breaking, officer.
You coming to let this dude out of the car?
Can you tell me what law I'm breaking?
You coming to let this dude out of the car?
I don't have to answer your questions.
That's what it surely looked like.
I don't have to answer your questions.
Right up to that car.
This is textbook, dude. I don't have to answer your questions. You're just educating my friends here. That's all.
You can educate all you want, but what you can't do is you can't interfere with our investigation. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you'd like the video, I would like you against the wall. Because I'm going to let you know right now.
Here's good.
To right here.
Here's fine.
And this is where my prisoner is. You want to see him?
Okay,
Here
here's
he is.
fine.
There's a prisoner back.
Are you okay?
So it sure looked like you were coming to let him out of the car.
You're getting a complaint on you, dude. You need to step
go
back.
right ahead. I haven't violated any of your rights.
I haven't violated any of your laws.
But you sure are really taking me away from my investigation.
You sound like feelings enforcement right now. You're law enforcement, dude. Yeah.
Walking up to a cruiser to maybe let.
What law did I break? What law did I break?
Dude, I'm just telling you right now. Don't do that again, or you will be detained.
What law did I break?
I'm telling you. Do you understand?
What law did I...
When the cop realized that he had no control over this man, he went crazy. He even threatened to detain the man if he didn't stop filming right away. The man, not mixing his words, told the cop that he was dismissed. This visibly infuriated the cop. But what did he expect? For the man to commend him despite his failure to do his job correctly? Cops like this really need to get it through their thick skulls that they don't have any authority over individuals as long as they're abiding by the law. It would make things much simpler for everyone.
Educate the public. Educate the public. What law did I break?
I don't know you.
You don't know what law I broke because there wasn't one.
So if you...
Can you leave me alone? I'm just filming. Can you leave me alone?
Obstruction.
Can you leave me alone? It's not. It's not. No, actually, it's 10 feet away, dude. It's 10 feet away. All I need is 8, and there's 10 feet. All I need is 8. I know the law, man.
You know again.
I know the law.
Don't do it.
You don't have to let me know anything.
Don't do it.
I can do what I was doing. I was 10 feet away. And you still can't name a law I broke. Can you, law enforcement? You can't name a law. You're real mad. You're big mad right now. Throwing your arms in the air. Yeah.
Obstruction.
Yeah. Obstruction. Say it again. Say it again. I'm still not under arrest, am I? Interesting.
Because I'm telling you.
Because you don't have power over a law-abiding citizen. You're dismissed. Dismissed is something you haven't heard from a citizen. Congratulations, you heard it today. Your partner's smart. He stayed in his car and he kept his mouth shut. You're doing a great job.
In the parking lot of a soccer field, a man was filming and vlogging when a cop approached him, clearly bothered by the man's activities. He chased the man outside the fence, claiming that the parking lot was private and off-limits for photos and videos. However, the parking seemed to be public, with no signs indicating restrictions on photography, filming, or accessing the area. When the man asked for the cop's name and badge number, he got no response. It appears the officer forgot that he's required to identify himself when asked by a citizen, as long as he's in uniform. Frustrated, the man decided to file a complaint against this noob cop. He inquired if the area was part of a police precinct to lodge his complaint there, but the officer dismissively stated he wasn't part of the man's interview. Clearly, understanding the role of a public servant and engaging with citizens is crucial for the job, something this officer seemed to miss.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just doing a video, blogging and shit. Show my people around.
I just asked you to leave, man. That's all I did. So
leave what? Weather?
Think about it as past this gate line is the property.
Oh, past the gate?
Out there on the main road.
Okay, so past this gate over here? No problem.
In the gate in the driveway.
I got you.
Across the street. Fence line over in the soccer field.
The fence line? Oh, I got you.
Soccer field, okay?
Nah, not the soccer field. This one right here.
Across the street. Not here. No. This is the property. Okay?
So
New York State Troopers, and it's us, and so that is the security.
the New York State Troopers over here. That's the precinct right there.
So just go that way.
Sir, is that the precinct?
Across the street there
Sir,
is where you can film.
is
okay?
this the precinct?
You're more than welcome to film, but across the street. There.
Sir, is this the precinct over there?
You're allowed to film across the street there. So this is still.
Am I talking to a wall or what, bro? Is that a precinct over there? I'm asking you a question, bro.
There's where you can film. I have no problem with what you're doing. I just told you across the street.
Sir, is that a precinct?
I'm not part of the interview, so just go to.
You're not part of my interview. I want to go to the precinct.
way.
I want to make a complaint against you.
That's not
I want to make a complaint against you. Who are you? Who are you?
Go to,
Who are you?
this way, fold
What's your name?
Fold it.
What's your badge number?
Fold it.
What's your badge number?
Fold it.
Bro, I'm not moving from here, bro. What is wrong with you?
Property. This is
Nah, there's no signs here. Show me a sign. Show me a sign.
There is a sign.
Show me a warning sign. Show me.
Backup soon arrived, but things didn't quite go as the young cop had hoped. One of the officers recognized the man from YouTube and was visibly excited to meet him, even coming over to greet him. This visibly disappointed the rookie cop, who had hoped that Backup would support him in his baseless actions. With his colleagues showing admiration for the man, the young officer had no choice but to reluctantly jot down his name and badge number for the man to file a complaint.
All this.
Yeah, you see my videos? I love you guys. What's going on?
What is it, though?
I'm just giving my people a tour. What's good, G?
Oh, okay.
Just giving my people a tour. He told me not to go past this fence. All right, okay, so I won't go past the fence.
All right, we're not asking your ID. We're not doing all the night.
No.
We're not asking your ID. We're not doing all the night.
No.
I put the tattoo on my shirt. I put the tattoo on my shirt. On my shirt. On my shirt. Say what?
No, he was about to grab the handcuffs and shit. What the fuck is he about to do?
No. It's all right. It's all right.
All right, so I'm good here, though. I'm good here.
Yeah, you're good here.
All right, thank you.
I see you all them.
Yo, thank you for staying tuned in, bro. Yo, my... Love and respect. He's been educated. Now you can be moving, nigga.
Good luck with the soft porn. Good luck with the soft porn. No.
Yo, boss, how can I make a complaint against him? Okay, no.
Right.
Now I want to make a complaint against him.
Okay.
I need his name.
Right.
He said soft porn. What is he talking about?
Yo, forget about it.
I need his information, though.
Okay.
What's his name?
All right, now.
Write it down for me. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Not for me, for the people.
All right, now.
Yes, educate him. Let him know.
Yeah,
I got you. I love you, man. I love you.
We never said
He's gonna educate my people. What's up?
We never said you couldn't film. You just go.
I'm not going nowhere that you telling me to go, nigga. I'm staying here.
All right, that's cool.
So just give me your information, because I'm making a complaint against you. Me and my people.
I'm already dating someone. It's fine.
You already dating someone?
I'm good.
In a last-minute change of heart, the cop tried to stay anonymous, leaving us to wonder, was he flexing his tiny authority, showing he could do as he pleased, including not identifying himself? Or did he not want the man to know his name to avoid a complaint? Either way, it wasn't right. To shift the focus from himself, he engaged with his colleagues, acting as if the man wasn't there, perhaps hoping the man would drop his intention to file a complaint. The man then asked another officer for the elusive cop's name and badge number, but this officer suggested he should try speaking directly to him again. But how's that gonna work when the cop's acting like he's invisible?
Talking about porn, being very like, he's not supposed to use that language, bro, when he's in uniform. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to get his information so I could go to the proper channels and make a proper complaint about his behavior. Okay. So how do I go about that?
What we could do is we could just give you the name and then that's it.
All right, so just give me his information, because I'm still waiting for it, bro. I need his information, man. No big deal, you know what I mean? Just show more people around.
All right, but please don't go past here.
No, I wouldn't. I'm just waiting for his information.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I want to hold him accountable for what he told me, everything he said on camera. I want to go to the proper channels and make a complaint against two guys over here, him and my guy over there with the glasses.
State.
That's crazy. Excuse me?
Call the state.
Call what state?
New York State.
New York State? Against who if you don't give me his name, bro?
You got his.
What's his badge number? There's no badge number?
Right there. You gotta talk to the officer.
I'm trying to talk to him, but he's just being a dick, bro. Talking about you recording soft porn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Trying to show me he got power and shit, bro.
No, I didn't do that at all.
You didn't do that at all?
I just directed you where to go.
Show me he got power and shit, bro.
A sergeant who was among backup officers ended up supporting the rookie cop, who incorrectly claimed that the building behind them was off limits for filming. This was completely untrue, and what made it worse was that someone with his experience and rank should know better. Luckily, the man they confronted was well informed and ready to stand up for his rights. The sergeant needed to remember that everyone has the right to film anything they can see from public places. It's a goddamn constitutional right, after all. It's disappointing to see a sergeant act as if these rights don't matter, especially since he once swore to uphold them at the start of his career. While the man was okay with not crossing the mentioned fence, he was understandably upset that the police officers were trying to stop him from filming the building from a public sidewalk well away from any restricted area.
That's a lie, bro. That's a lie.
I'm telling you.
That's a lie. Where my man's at? Hey, yo, he's saying I can't record, bro. Educate him over here. Oh, he's the sergeant.
Yeah.
And you don't know that?
So let me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to help you out.
Go ahead.
I'm being respectful. I need you to be respectful to me as well.
Understood.
All right. So the building here, none of this stuff on the ground can be recorded.
That's a lie.
You keep saying that's a lie, but I'm trying to say.
As long as I'm in a public place, open to the public, I can record anything I can see.
This is not a public place.
I'm in a public place right now.
This is not a public.
No, you said after the fence.
I told you you cannot record stuff here.
From the public, I can record anything I want, bro. It's a constitutional right that we have, bro. Freedom of the press. As long as you're standing in a public sidewalk. I'm not passing. I understand what you're saying. Past that gate is private property or restricted. But as long as I'm in the sidewalk, anything that I can see, I can record. I don't go past the boundaries. I understand what you mean. But as long as I can see anything I can see in a public sidewalk, not passing your borderline, I'm Gucci. If there's anything you don't want people to see from the public, then you kind of like create a big wall and cover and, you know what I'm saying, create your own privacy. But we can see it from here. So it's a good view. I could go to Google and just even go inside and everything and see it on the camera. There's no difference. I understand about not passing the fence. I will not do that. It's understood. But I'm going to stand on my grounds, public sidewalk, paid by the taxpayers, and I'm exercising my right to freely record in public. I'm working on a story. I'm a journalist, independently working on a story, and I'm not in your property. I don't think even it's your property. It's public property. It's city property, paid by the taxpayers.
However, the friendly officer who had earlier greeted the man stayed on his side and offered advice on how to obtain a permit to access the area where the officers had barred him from entering. The rest of the officers were noticeably upset and went crazy because their colleague wasn't aligning with them. It's refreshing to see that among problematic officers, there's one who aims to make positive impact and refuses to align with misconduct, showing that unity can indeed foster a positive change.
Has some restricted areas, which I understand, and you guys already told me.
You know why we're saying? Just request all the administration take the permission.
To go inside. Got you. Yeah, but my plan wasn't to go inside, man. I'm just recording outside.
All the administration.
Yeah, I stick to my boundaries, public sidewalks. Paid by my peeps. And I still didn't get nobody's name here, you heard?
Yo, he didn't know you.
He didn't know me, but now he knows.
You know, but I got here.
You do know me, but you don't care? You heard him? You heard him? Yeah. Yo, take care, my G. Keep watching. You're gonna see it today, you heard?
All right.
That's crazy, my pig, you heard? They was about to pull me in the sight. Yeah, I love you, man. Take care, man.
All right. Any information you need, call the administration.
I got you, man. I'll do that. Thank you. So like I was saying, my peeps, love and respect is all we got for my guy.
During a routine traffic stop, a policeman unexpectedly focused on the passenger, demanding to speak with him and insisting the passenger roll down the window. This action disregarded the common understanding that police interactions should primarily involve the driver unless there's a clear reason to involve the passengers. The passenger, attempting to explain that he wasn't obliged to interact with the officer in this context, only led to the officer's agitation. Surprisingly, the passenger recognized the officer from a previous encounter where the officer had aggressively knocked on his car window. This revelation underscores a concerning trend where some officers, perhaps overconfident in their tiny authority, acted without considering the repercussions of their actions.
I'm not talking to you.
You don't need
Passenger, roll your window down.
No.
Roll your window down.
He doesn't need to, sir.
I'm not talking to you. Okay?
He does not need to.
I'm not talking to you.
He does not. Please call your supervisor right now.
He's here.
Where is he?
He's here.
Please identify yourself, your badge number.
He's here.
Where is he? Sir, please, can I talk to you over here? Are you the same guy that showed up to my house where your son hit my vehicle?
Why don't you tell me? I don't know anything about that.
You don't? You're on camera at my house, knocking on the door saying your son hit my vehial.
Okay.
Is that you? What's your name?
You tell me.
Identify. Are you Clay Michael Saunders?
I'm Detective
Saunders.
That's correct.
Okay. You have a daughter named Kaylee and a son? Huh? What's your son's name?
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Please
Show me
provide
the
your
driver's
supervisor.
license.
No, sir.
Yeah, he's
Call your
here.
supervisor.
I just told you.
Sir, can I please see you over here? Are you the supervisor? Why am I being pulled over?
Yeah, you need to relax.
You're being recorded. Am I being
Awesome,
detained?
so are you.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, you're being stopped.
Why?
You see the lights behind you? It's a
Why?
traffic stop.
Why?
Because you're being stopped.
Are you a traffic
Passenger,
police?
you need to give your ID
No.
or else
No.
it's going to
No,
be a
no,
different
no, no, no.
a different outcome here for you.
No, it's
So,
not.
You need to identify yourself.
No, he does not.
I'm not talking to you,
Then,
okay?
yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Please provide your supervisor here. Who's your supervisor? What's his name? Do I need to call the sheriff's office right now? You're doing something illegal. I know what you are. You're a crooked police officer. Last week or last year, you were reprimanded. Right or wrong, you had a written reprimand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. It's okay, you're being recorded.
How many more times are you going to say